Hey everyone, welcome. This is Kelley and today I'd like to share with you my challenge journal for Dear Julie Julie's April All About That Base Junk Journal Challenge. Part 1 of the challenge was to make the journal base a 9x6 or larger in size with a soft or hard cover. We had to make a signature with at least 15 useful pages and it must be bound before we go on to part 2. I chose a old hardcover book to make my cover from. I've covered it in this grey fabric that has a little bit of ruching detail, which I thought will fit the theme that I'm going for quite nicely, and I bound it using the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I used black ribbon as the tie that I've stitched into the cover, and when we open it up we have these large deep pockets on the inside. I'm going for a monochrome type theme, so I've got the black and white, greys, and then I've got some coffee dye through it as well. For the signature we had to include 3 or more pages from a paper pad, 2 digital pages from a Dear Julie Julie digital kit, and 1 envelope. The digital kit I'm using of Dear Julie Julie's is the 1919 French Fashionistas. Absolutely beautiful kit. If you'd like to see a flip through of that, just drop a comment below and I will film one because it is a stunning kit. If you haven't seen it, it's worth a look. It's so gorgeous. I added a variety of writing pages and did stitching in black, white and grey throughout. Also did some stenciling, stamping and distressing. This is a little fake envelope with journal space. My centre page is this gorgeous collage page of Julie's. Here's my envelope we had to add as part of the challenge. I thought this was a cute little reminder. Somebody loves me. And then we finish off with another large pocket in the back cover. And that completes my part 1 of Dear Julie Julie's challenge. And now we'll go on to part 2. Part 2 of the challenge is scrappy collage book page bases, and what we had to do is make a minimum of 8 of each item, or in the case of the roll elements, they had to be a minimum of 24 inches. The elements made spell out the word scrap buster, but I don't have them in order, so the first ones I'm showing you is the U element of unusual journal card with flip or fold. I chose to make my elements in a variety of sizes so then they can fit various journals, and I tried to make them a few different ones, not all the same. If you can't tell, these are one of my favourite folds at the moment. They're just, I don't know, little peekaboo window even. I just think they're cool. So simple. In this envelope we have our P element, which is pockets that flip up, flip down with journal space on flip. I made some with single pockets and then some others with double pockets. I've also done some single and some double journal flips. So again, I did a bit of variety, so they're not all the same. This envelope holds our T element, which is 3x7 inch tags. Some I've just done as plain bases, others I've done that flip open, and some have pockets. All the elements we made are to be neutral, so then you can use them at a later date for other journals. They're just ready to be embellished and off you go. So it's actually quite a good idea because it gives you some ready to use instead of having to make things every single time you start a new journal. This envelope holds our C element, which is card or cover patches. Basically, they're just larger pieces of collage paper that can go on the front of your cover or over like a larger journal card. In this envelope, we have more envelopes. Our E element. Again, I did a variety of sizes and styles. And when we were collaging these, we had to use a minimum of 3 pieces in our collages. These last 2 envelopes I added gussets to them so then they could open a bit wider and allow for some more chunkier things. This envelope holds our S element, which is side border tucks. I did some with little double pockets and others that'll just attach straight to the page. This envelope has my altered paperclip bases. Okay, so that's all those elements. Let me just grab the rolls now. So these are our scrappy collaged rolls. They are 24-inch long, so they're double-sided as you can see. They're hanging through this little coat hanger. So this one is the 2-inch wide snippet roll. We then have the ready ruffle roll. This is the 3-inch wide band snippet, and then underneath we have a roll of collaged book pages. For part 3 of the challenge, we need to take 6-inch pieces of these rolls and embellish to use in the journal. Also for part 3, we have to take one of each element we have made and embellish them. So these are the pieces I've put aside, ready to embellish in the next video. These last 3 are my favourite base pieces, and this is the envelope with some of this book page from a rug instruction book. This one is my pocket with a flip that has the journal spot, and oops, I haven't covered it. We'll do that in the video as well. We've got to cover the inside because that'll be its writing space. On this side the same. And it'll open, and I'm going to put a little notebook inside. I think that's really cute. I like that. I haven't even embellished it yet. And then this is my unusual journal card with fold or flip. So this one folds out like that and you write inside and then you close it back up. I also forgot to cover it on the inside like that one, so we will do them in the next video. Now these will then go into the journal and we will have a full flip through once we are done. So that's it from me for today. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you soon for my next video.